kids, break it up. So what are we looking at here? Well, you would be looking at 328 Chestnut if it was here anymore. Accident, not a chance. Perched up the property from the rear, letting loose some kind of wind power. Wind power? What's with the missing shoe? Lost it last night at Prince concert. Long story. What about you? Looks like you had a special night.
How do we stick to the crime?
Oh, testy. Any leads so far in our perp? No dice. And the boys downtown got nothing on Timon. But come take a look at this. See this straw-like material? We're stumped on what it might be. Tommy ran it through his crime scene scanning device and told us diddly squat.
Diddly squat, huh? Sounds like my first marriage. Let's have a look. The texture of appearance does seem almost straw-like in nature.
Straw-like, huh? You may be onto something. Whatever it is, the whole building was made out of it. And I'm assuming no witnesses? Actually, Blue questioned her husband and wife about what was crime. Running pretty fast from the scene, these two, but they didn't see anything, so we sent them on their way.
Where are they headed?
For a circle. Why?
I have a few questions of my own. A few questions for them to answer. What's wrong? Oh, and so?
Yeah?
Treat yourself to a night out in town tonight, will ya?
What are you talking about?
You've been cooped up in that high-rise apartment for months. Get out there. Let your hair down.
Okay, maybe I will. For the right man, anyways. Ain't that the truth? You deserve a prince. Okay, beat it. I'll be stuck here all day if I don't get started on the straw-like material.
What a mess.
I know. My gut's telling me someone's got a problem with the tenant and destroyed this place in retaliation.
And for whatever the reason, it was the last straw.
Fairy Tale Police Department. Finish line's here, folks.
What seems to be the problem?
The problem is that you can run, but you can't hide.
Let's hear your names.
I'm Jack.
Scrap, be nimble, and the beanstalk?
Just Jack. And this is my wife, Jillian.
But my friends call me Ian.
That's odd.
I've got weird friends.
So where were you two earlier this morning?
Walking up Chestnut, headed out here to do our daily morning jog.
And
That's it, just walking.
word on the street is you were walking pretty fast.
What are you getting at?
You were running, not walking, running.
Take it easy, man. We have an eyewitness who paints a different picture. Does the threat of perjury jog your memory?
Okay, fine. We were running. But let me explain. The two of us were headed up Chestnut like usual when Julian suddenly got dehydrated. So I ran up Hill Street to the Quick Stop to buy her some Propel.
Propel?
It's fitness water.
No, it's not. It's water with sugar. I wasn't dehydrated. He made that up so he could use a coupon.
That's not true.
He does this all the time. Last week he pretended that we both had broken legs because Target had a buy one, get one free sale on wheelchairs.
These two don't get to the point. Right now, I will escort them to the point with my fist.
Take it easy. Then what?
She followed me into the Quick Stop, and then we left.
That it?
Well, I doubt this is relevant, but I heard a loud noise which caused me to trip and fall headfirst on the sidewalk and crack the crown of my lateral incisor.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You, Jack, and Jill,
Ian,
you and Ian went up the hill to buy a bottle of water.
Propel.
Then Jack, he fell down and broke the crown of his lateral incisor.
And then let me guess, you came tumbling after?
no, why would I tumble? That doesn't make any sense.
So then what?
So then we got stopped by you guys. We got stopped by those other cops. Then we got stopped by you guys who made us late for work.
I'll make you late to work with my fist.
Take it easy. Anything else? Anything at all?
Well, come to think of it, while we were buying the sugar water, I did see a couple shady youths in the candy aisle.
Shady youths. Did you see where they were headed?
Nope.
Actually, while I was eye level with the sidewalk, I saw something odd.
What's that?
Skittles.
Skittles?
Skittles?
Yeah, I was surprised too. There was a line of them trying behind the hoodlums as they walked away. So I'm thinking, if you follow the movement trail of Skittles,
We'll find our pot of gold.
Thank you guys. Enjoy your jog.
time, it seems, in this industry is running out. Well. Looks like the old expression is right. Follow 10 flocks of Skittles and you'll find 2 Germans at a pond.
We don't want any trouble. Ja, we are innocents.
How about answering some questions?
We can all talk now. We are busy feeding the birdies.
I wasn't aware that birdies ate candy.
Oh, absolutely, policeman man. The candies is very popular. Met the birdies, the pigeons, they prefer the junior mints. The geese, they go wild for the twizzlers. And the duckies, the goobas. Further there, in some foreign land, they feed the birdies breadcrumbs. Breadcrumb, can you believe that? It's nasty gross. I think Queasy Tummy just brain stink in it.
If these 2 dum-dums don't shut their wax lips, you're gonna be friends with the jawbreakers.
Take it easy. Did you guys see?
We don't have to take this verbal abuse. This is police brutality. Hey,
I forgot. How many years of jail time is it for resisting arrest?
500.
Okay, we will do as you wish. First of all, you should know that we are German.
You almost threw us off with those hats. We were thinking you were from Detroit.
These are traditional German Alpine hats.
And the lederhosen are a nice touch.
No, these are extremely short capri pants. Until last week at Marshalls.
Get on with it.
I am Hansel, and this is Gretel. Hello! And we are brother and sister. And yesterday morning, our stepmommy kicked us out of the house.
Why did your stepmommy kick you out?
Stepmommy is evil. Stepmommy is just always evil. She was so sick of these fake German accents.
Wait, your accents are fake?
Yeah, I mean, sure, you didn't notice that?
It sounds really annoying to us, but we just figured everyone expects it from Germans.
Give the people what they want, right?
All Germans are faking it?
Oh, sure. I thought that was common knowledge.
Wow,
I know.
all this time.
I know.
Anyway, where were we?
No, wait. We prefer your natural dialect.
Please.
Really? Alright, sweet. What about off? Yeah. As I was saying, yes, our stepmom kicked us out of the house and left us lost in the middle of town. She's evil. We were on Google Maps retracing our steps on Gratzel when the battery died. There we were, lost, tired, and uber hungry when we ran to this huge candy sale at the Quick Stop. So we bought like 8 Halloweens worth of candy and split before the cashier noticed we went over our per item limit on the milk duds. Then we went home. And when we got home, we got even more good news. Our stepmom wasn't evil after all. It was just low blood sugar. Her evil disappeared when we gave her 8 boxes of Micronites.
That's a fascinating story, and we're thrilled to hear it had a happy ending. And I would very much appreciate a Tootsie Roll. Thank you. But we have more pressing issues to discuss.
So did either of you see anything out of the ordinary about the Quick Stop?
No, though I did see a hairy guy walking across the street with an industrial fan.
Did you see where he was headed?
Hard to say, I was so hopped up on Fun Dip.
Yeah. Thanks, Piper. Strike 2.
Our furry fan man?
Down the building, out in the boonies. We gotta fly. Thanks, kids. Stay out of trouble.
Dankeschön.
Our perp must have a sweet tooth for destruction.
9:37 a.m.
It took you fellas long enough.
Aw, Ugly D missed me.
Dream on, Prince Charming. Well, I heard about the pile over on Chestnut. Based on the report and the workmanship here, it looks like the same perp. Identical approach from the backside, identical wind velocity. This time, though, different substance.
What are those?
They're almost stick-like in nature.
Yes, stick-like.
They're sticks.
Oh,
And the other one was straw.
huh. Well, thanks, Steve, for the information. Sorry we can't stick around.
Be careful, you two.
Careful finding the name.
I thought it was Yolanda.
Had it changed.
Nice.
Why didn't they call him what
It was a nickname I gave him.
we did? Why?
Why? He's got a ponytail and glasses. You think he's actually hotter than that?
I heard it was on the inside that counts.
Like organs?
I guess that doesn't make sense. Hey, Goldie, how's the coffee?
Lukewarm. I'm guessing you want to meet our new friend.
What's her name? Dumbo?
I'm Marcus. Oh, look, I told her everything I know. Just tell them exactly what you told me. Okay, so I was walking home from a doctor's appointment. Suddenly I heard this noise. Like someone dropped a box of toothpicks or something. I looked up and I saw that mess over there. And that's it. Now can I go home? I'd rather not get caught up in a big investigation.
Was that all you saw?
Yeah.
Is everything all right, sir?
Yeah, everything's fine. I feel great.
Marcus, let me ask you. What's the square root of 64?
8.
And what do you call a group of geese?
A gaggle?
And how often do you work out at the gym?
Twice a day.
Mind telling what's going on, Marcus?
How's about telling us who you really are? Naming it fake.
Okay, fine. My name isn't Marcus. It's Pinocchio.
Oh, I saw a thing about this guy on Oprah.
Well, I guess it was no hiding it now.
So what's the deal?
Okay, see how much you call a test tube kid? There's this rebel scientist, my dad, who created me, and for some brilliant idea, he thought it would be a good idea to bless me with this enormous honker. I think he read somewhere in a magazine that women like men with striking features. It's not translated striking as in huge, and feature such as schnoz. So he merged the DNA of a human and an anteater, and ta-da, an Abercrombie model. Oh, if that was enough, Dr. Frankenstube thought it would be, I don't know, fun, a challenge. If my nerve endings were connected to my brain in such a way when I lie, this thing here goes 3 inches. So, what about you? What's your life story? Pretty much the same, right?
Listen, Rhino, I know that you've been through a lot, but that gives you no reason to disrespect a man who gave you life. After all, Father knows best.
See, I know that it's part of a police job to use bad puns and size points, but could you do me a solid and leave with the nose humor? I'm really sensitive about it.
No deal.
I don't understand. When you lied before, it didn't look like your nose grew. It looked like you were in pain.
Well, I can explain that. When I was going to the doctors for a checkup, it wasn't the routine checkup. I was getting my nose taken care of, if you get my meaning. So the doctor said my nerve endings would still be sensitive to lies.
I see.
So, does your nose hurt when you say intentional lies or just things that are false?
Anything intentional.
Okay, so do me a favor. Answer yes to, what did you see when you were poking around? How many people do you think you'd say when you were poking, when you were playing? How many people do you think you saw in the rubble?
I don't know.
Could you tell us how many? Like about, around, you know?
I would say less than 10.
Okay, do me this favor and answer yes to everything I'm about to ask you. Does that thing only give you trouble? I already said that. Okay. Would you say there were more than 5 people poking around on the level?
Yes.
All right. How about more than 10?
Yes. Ow.
How about exactly 5? 6,
Yes. Ow.
8,
Yes. Ow.
7.
Yes.
7 it is.
Thanks.
No problem.
Okay, so we got 7 perks, but no way of finding them.
Excuse me, officers.
Keep your nose out of this, will ya?
Snowman.
Excuse me?
The license plate. Snowman. Kind of hard to forget something that strange.
Snowman. Call it.
Okay.
Maybe it's the Frosty guy and his posse.
She gave the predictions to us, Nostradamus.
Didn't answer.
You two better have some news. Oh, Captain, good morning. It's going to be the opposite of a good morning if I don't miss results. We've got 2 downloads and no arrests. When I did the math, that's 2 links too many and zeros are down when no arrests.
The lowest number.
What about negative numbers?
True.
I do not need a math lesson. I need a results lesson. I've got the commissioner, the mayor, and the governor all written down now.
Excuse me, can I go home now?
You two had better track down whoever has the strongest sticks. And you better book them. You hear me? Book them.
Captain, we have good news. We have a suspicion of 7 people who may be our perps.
May be our perps. I never want to hear May from either of you ever, unless it's the month of May, but it's not, right? Now look here, the 911 call just came in from the base. We're bringing it down to HQ for question.
You found them?
Who are they?
Pigs, they're pigs.
Cops?
Real pigs, you nitwit. Swine, hogs, and ham. Now what time is it? 1:44. Thanks. Some slimy crocs to my watch.
A croc?
However you pronounce it, croc. It's a regional thing, like tomato, tomato, potato, potato, Florida, Floridian.
I want answers. I want arrests. I want something from both of you, or I'll put you both on unpaid suspension. Fast unpaid suspension. That's only 5 syllables, so you best be done in 4.
Unpaid suspension.
This is not good. This is not good at all. As a matter of fact, I'd say it's bad.
I agree.
Oh. Piper, I need you to look up a plate snowman. Yeah. Thank you.
So how's it going?
If you got a nose job, why is it still long?
It used to be 10 feet longer because of my career.
What do you do?
I'm running for president.
Fairy Tale Police Department. Whose SUV is parked out on the curb?
That's not Officer Cole. What's your name? I'm Happy. I said, what's your name?
I told you.
I'm Happy. Oh, I don't care if you're ecstatic. If you don't tell me your name right now, I'm going to see to it that you are never happy again for the rest of your life. But I've always been happy. All right,
Whoa! Pardon me, officers, but I do believe there's been a misunderstanding. Her name is Happy. We all have regular names. For instance, my name's Doc. Happy, you got it.
Hello again.
But then there's Grumpy, Sleepy,
Ellie's Dopey. And we're the Seven Dwarfs.
Dwarfs?
Yes, I know what you're thinking. We're not actually dwarfish in size. It's our official team name. We belong to a 7-on-7 hoops league. It's actually Coach White's idea. We're not sure, but compared to everyone else on court, we're tiny. It's all relative.
Wait. He's 6'4", but next to Shaq, he looks like Gary Coleman.
Or like today, when Grumpy had to post up on that huge center.
I hate that guy. All he does is complain about his yard. Why? I have trouble with weed control. Why? There's an oversized beanstalk blocking the light out of my sunroom. Give him a break, you guys. He's been robbed like 3 times this week.
Okay, enough with the small talk.
We need to know where you guys were at 7 this morning.
Dopey, please, I'll take care of this. We were at the game, then we hurried back here to start off our yard sale.
That it?
Dopey,
That demolished building was a gold mine for us.
What are you talking about?
for we dwarfs, schooling the opposition on hardwood is just a hobby. We make a living selling antiques, rare gems, and knickknacks at yard sales. So when we were lucky enough to come across that rubble on our way home, well, after work we went, and it was a pretty successful excavation.
I hope you realize tampering with a crime scene is a federal offense.
We didn't know it was a crime scene. Plus, we've got junk excavation permits. Boys,
We're gonna need to see your loot from the crime scene.
sure thing, boys. What'd you find?
Shovel. Tool belt. Blueprint.
I found this ID for a construction site.
It's a small world, after all.
Yeah. Is there any chance your Coach White is Harry and owns an industrial fan?
No, and he's a sheep.
She's coaching without pay in exchange for free housing in the room above her garage. Actually, she's been stuck in bed ever since she had some 2-week-old McDonald's apple pie. Dr. Charming's stopping by with True Love's Kiss.
Which is just a rebranded name of Imodium AD.
Not sure why we need to waste money on a doctor since this guy has been out of med school for 5 years.
Dental school, you know that.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't go at all.
What about Brent?
I hate you all.
Okay. Well, that's right. Captain isn't gonna be happy about this.
Guess we better find who this is.
Yeah. Alright. Well, thank you guys. Have a nice day.
High Rise East construction site, 10:42 a.m.
FTPD, we've been looking for you.
Hey, stop!
You're under arrest. Look,
You're under arrest for the destruction of buildings made out of foolish, raw materials.
may I be...
Listen, man, you've got the wrong wolf.
The innocent ones always run. May I be the first to welcome you to the Justicetown population? You.
I didn't do anything.
We'll see about that, because in Justicetown, I am the mayor.
What about her? I'm on the school board.
Perry County Courthouse District Attorney's Office, 12:30 p.m.
Right? The courthouse? Oh, she doesn't. I thought she was in the courthouse.
I know you three have been through a lot today, and I promise we'll get past this as quickly and as painlessly as possible. First of all, my name is Executive Assistant District Attorney Stiltskin, and to my right is Assistant District Attorney Myrn.
Afternoon.
First off, let's get your names, for the record.
I'm Pig 1.
I'm Pig 2.
Which makes you
Pig number 3.
85. Whatever.
So let's review your story. Pig 1, you were alone in your straw house. Who approaches the house, knocks it down.
Yeah, kept saying he built my house in, which sounded really weird.
May you please repeat that?
Yeah, kept saying he built my house in, which sounded a little weird. Well, I told him to hold on that I was shaving, and before you know it, bam, my house went kaput.
Then what?
I was freaking out, right? So I called 10 of my bros.
He showed up all discombobulated. Pork almighty. I felt his forehead. He was bacon. And I mean sizzling.
Go on.
Same thing, basically. I'm shaving and the hairy guy shows up with that fan of his, and before you know it, my bachelor pad's yard waste.
And that's where you come in?
Quite. They arrived at my doorstep, utterly frazzled, so I comforted them with tea and crumpets.
At which point, the perpetrator arrived, attempted identical fan-powered destruction, but failed.
That is affirmative, counselor.
And what about this wolf character? You guys know him?
We did. He was the highest bidder on all 3 of our contracts for our houses, but we withdrew at the last minute.
Why?
We saw him and that poor girl in the red hoodie on Judge Judy.
That B&E mess last month with the old lady.
The one with the snouge and the empty kitchen cabinet?
No,
Oh, the one that lives in the Reebok.
no, the other old lady, you know. Better to blanket with, my dear.
Right.
So we certainly didn't want any association with a convicted felon.
Was he angry when you pulled the contract?
Absolutely livid.
Hello? Motive?
Chances are we'll need you to testify in court about what you just told us.
We will do whatever is necessary.
One thing I'm not clear on, though. Why the disparity in the composition of your respective residences?
It's a pretty simple story, really. See, Ma and Pa passed away about 10 years back.
Woohoo! And they left a sizable trust fund for all 3 of us.
Problem is, me and Pig 1, we got our vices. Me, I invested most of my inheritance as the executive producer of Kevin Federland's debut album.
What about you?
This is he went to Vegas.
He lost everything on that roulette table.
Oh, he's been on pink.
So, as you can imagine, given that red and black are the only options in roulette, it gave me that Kevin Federland, well, you know. Pig 1 and I didn't have much money left over to invest in real estate.
What about you?
I invested my inheritance in a new condominium with fortified Ukrainian stainless steel, state-of-the-art motion sensory alarm system, and most importantly, windproof foundation.
Sounds not cheap.
Indeed, I too no longer have any money.
But at least we have each other.
1:13 p.m.
We're coming in full steam on this one. 2 counts of each malicious destruction of property and reckless endangerment, nothing less. And given your client's history, we can't go anywhere near minimum jail time. But if you hand us a guilty plea, we'll lowball at 10 years with eligibility for parole.
My client pleads not guilty to all counts.
Oh, come off it, Peep. No tree out there would swallow that even if it was corn battered and served on a stick. We have eyewitness testimony of your client fleeing the scene with a fan, his personal effects in the rubble. We've got motive, opportunity, and let's not forget the guy's got a rap sheet longer than the English patient.
He's a picnic basket theft, nursing home B&E, impersonations the age, and I'm just getting warmed up.
For each of those crimes, my client was falsely accused.
Exactly. That's why his first and middle names is Big and Bad.
That's not my name. It's okay, all the time. I got it off my chest. My name is B.B. Wolf. Yes, but that stands for Bernard Bartolome Wolf. After the Riding Hood incident, the topic was invented Big and Bad. I'm not big and socially not bad. I'm 5'7". That's not big. Big and small was big, not me. I'm not big and I'm not bad. I'm just a small-town wolf living in the lonely world. A wolf who seems up to it at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Well, today you were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I just said that.
We don't care if you're big and bad, small and good, or medium and half decent. Our offer does not budge.
I'm an innocence doesn't budge.
And budge rhymes with fudge. I haven't eaten today.
If you're insisting you're not guilty, then why were you found at the scene of each crime with a fan?
Again, my client has already been explained to the police that he received 3 BYOF parties on Facebook.
And again, no such invitation was found.
Again, someone could have easily deleted it.
You're scraping though.
And what about that slow motion chase sequence?
I was afraid, okay? I was afraid. How many times do I have to get arrested for crimes I don't commit? First a little misunderstanding, then that whole mess up with the Peter kid, and now this, I can't take it anymore.
I have some brilliant advice. Stop committing crimes.
My client's innocent, Stilt. The plea stands.
Have it your way.
Glad to see you still out at Peep, as usual, doing what's expected of you. Loving a criminal and following the herd.
Say what you will, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to.
And what's that?
My job.
Two houses in the same day, both taken down by a fan towards the north.
I know, boss. It's crazy.
Didn't the same thing happen in Eastwick a couple months back? It was in the paper.
I forgot about that.
So you might say that this case has been ripped up from the headlines.
Good point.
Anyway, headline ripping aside, we gotta talk about this B&B. Wolf character, who I do not have to remind you, has been a thorn in my side for longer than I can remember.
We remember.
I get grief from Castle Hill every time Harry Gary here walks.
We won't. Queen Anne, this case is watertight. We'll get a conviction before gavel hits wood.
You better be right, because I don't care what you have to do to stack that jury with a couple rumors. You didn't hear that from me, though.
Hear what from you?
Exactly. Ugh, this is terrible. So what happened to you?
Merm here just got back from vacation, scuba diving in Maui.
I'm still not used to walking on dry land. It's weird. It's like the opposite of sea legs.
I'll tell you, life under the sea, by and large, is far superior to anything we've got up here.
Don't I know it?
Well, you better recover and recover fast, because I need you both on your A game this afternoon.
Queen Anne, within the hour, our big and bad perp's gonna be wolfing down prison food.
You'll hear about his guilty verdict from Wolf Blitzer.
You both are hungry like the wolf, and I like that. Now, I'm cutting out early.
Where to?
Headed to Queens for a Queens concert.
Hey, nice.
Great band.
How do I look?
Wicked hot.
You're the hottest of them all.
That's clearly kissing up, but you're both promoted.
What about these?
Are all 3 of you blind for the same reason?
No. I was born blind.
I'm not actually blind. I didn't realize I could check out the ladies I noticed.
I was blinded by a pack of stray wolves.
Alright, lose the 3rd mouse.
Okay, so we've approved 2/3 of the blind/ Flying Mickeys. We're also good on the Carvey Archer with the ugly green hat. The Narcoleptic Hottie. And Chef Boyardee.
I live on Drury Lane.
Good for you. Oh, and I almost forgot, we also have somebody who's, for some weird reason, eating an entire pumpkin.
What about juror number 6?
That one? That's Carl Harvard. He's a retired stockbroker.
Are you sure? It looks a lot like the Vic from my client's last case last summer.
What, you mean, what was her name? Little Red something something?
Yeah.
I don't think so. What's your name?
Carl Herbert. Are you sure? That looks a lot like Little Red. And she would be a very biased juror, don't you think?
True, but did Little Red have a mustache?
Touche.
Great. And to recap on the 6 we finalized earlier, we got a cat, a cat with a fiddle, a cat with a fiddle. Are you out there? Yes? Okay. A cow who in some sort of disturbing way appears to be over the moon about something. A small dog. Is something funny to you?
They're off to the job.
Okay, so as I was saying, we got a cat with a fiddle, a viola, a dog with authority issues, and that makes 12, which means we'll see you in court.
Sure you're ready for this, Pete?
I was born ready.
You were born with a law degree?
Yes, I was, Rumpelstiltskin.
And when you approached the defendant at the construction site, did he acquiesce?
He did not. He attempted to flee, but Detective Rell and I were able to subdue and arrest him.
Now, Detective HD, is it? Given your physical liabilities, if you're fit to give testimony.
Oh, so you physical liabilities.
Order. Objection, Your Honor. The witness's physical condition is not on trial.
Your Honor, I put forth the cause of the witness's recently sustained injuries may very well have something to do with the apprehension of my client and would therefore render this witness unfit for testimony. Now, Detective, how did you sustain these injuries?
I'm not going to answer these questions. All right. You want to know? Fine. I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now. But don't blame me if you're plagued with nightmares for the rest of your life. It was Thursday afternoon. I was on my lunch break. There I was, sitting, minding my own business. But I wasn't sitting just anywhere. No, I wasn't. I was sitting on a wall. And you'd think a wall would be stable enough. Sure. I mean, why wouldn't a wall be stable? But then, out of the blue, without warning, it gave way. And I fell. Before I could regain my balance, I fell. It's not your average fall either. No, it wasn't. It's not easy to describe the kind of fall it was, but if I had to choose a word, I'd say it was great. It was a great fall. It was great. I regained consciousness in a gurney over at Kings County. They did everything they could to fix my bone fractures, my torn joints, my broken soul. They had human doctors, of course, but also horse doctors. After the surgery, the chief resident put his hoof in my hand and told me everything was going to be all right. It was all wrong. No matter how hard they tried, they failed at putting me back together again. I don't know if I'll ever recover after a fall of such great magnitude. Up here, in here, along here. So for those of you out there, you young people especially, You listen to me and you listen close, because I'll only say it once. The next time you see a wall, you respect that wall. Don't sit on it. Sit on a chair or even a futon. Happy now? I quit!
Order. I will have order. Councilman, my pumpkin number is double parked. Prosecution present you next witness.
We call pigs 1 through 3. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you have all heard a detailed point-by-point analysis of today's horrifying events. But does such an analysis convey the pure emotional turmoil that you three had to endure?
No, it was horrible. Truly frightening.
Your Honor, I can't even make eye contact with the defendant without feeling unclean.
Objection. Pigs frequently root in their own filth.
Sustained. Pigs is commonly stricken from the record. Wait, I was supposed to be writing this down?
Okay. I'll rephrase. More specifically, are you afraid of the big bad wolf?
Big bad wolf? The big bad wolf? Objection.
Are you afraid of Bernard Bartholomew Wolf?
Tra-la-la. Excuse my brother. He's speaking in an archaic version of Pig Latin. Tra-la-la roughly translates into English as yes.
And would you describe that fear?
It was terrifying. I was just shaving like any other day when this ferocious beast walked right up to my front door and blew my house in.
Can any of you in the jury imagine looking at your own people and seeing that? Front door.
Walked right up to my front door, front door, front door.
People, people, people.
Objection!
Did you say object to your own line of questioning?
Indeed I did, Your Honor. Indeed I did.
This is highly unorthodox.
We live in a highly unorthodox time, Your Honor. Why, just yesterday I saw a man walking a cat.
I'll allow it.
Thank you. What are you doing? My job?
So, technically, that's my job.
Pigs number 1 and 2. In your testimony just now, you revealed to the court that the defendant approached your front door in order to topple down your comically flimsy houses.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
But our crime scene investigators have confirmed that the point of attack took place in the rear of each house. Therefore, it is my suspicion that you three pigs staged the destruction of your own homes, knowing you could easily frame a convicted wolf and criminal, and in the end, walk away free pigs, having collected all the windfall of insurance money you three so desperately desire. That is my suspicion. That is what really happened. How do you plead?
Okay, we did it! Okay, we needed the money. I haven't been on peak in almost 48 hours.
And K-Fed lied to me. He promised that his music would bridge the generational gap and end world hunger with its hypnotic, funky rhythms, and that was false. Neither of those things happened.
Take them away.
Well played, still skin. Well played.
Your Honor, motion for
counselor. Not bad at all. Technically, I won that case. All right. See you guys.
Well, that was a twisted ending I have to see to believe. Let's get out of here. Dinner on me.
I will not argue with that.
What do you feel like?
Well, you know what I'm always hungry for?
And what's that?
Justice.